In heat number 1, we're running out of the red will be Tom Bennett, 14 years of age. In white will be George Chesterman, also 14. In blue will be Sam Essex. Sam will be running as a 15-year-old. Running in the yellow will be Ollie Moore at 13, and in green will be Kobe Polly. So Kobe will round out. He'll be running in the green lane off 12 metres. Usually they'll all be wearing the coloured vest in the lane that they're running in. However, due to COVID-19 restrictions, they aren't able to do so today. They're in the hands of our starter. We're about to get underway, Mr. Scott Cranfield. First event on today's program, 70 metres for the juniors, heat number 1 for the boys. Clean start out and away. It's Tommy Bennett in the blue and white stripes going running strongly in the red. Sam Essex, 15-year-old, coming through in the blue. And in third position, I think, will be Ollie Moore in the yellow lane. Kobe Polly will bring up the rear, the 12-year-old running in green. And also joining them was George Chesterman in the white, 14-year-old. Heat number 2. Next to him in yellow is 9-year-old Levi O'Connor. And rounding out the field for heat number 2 of the junior boys 70 metres will be River Howe, son of John, 8-year-old in the green lane. Just getting their instructions from our starter Scott Cranfield. Running into a slight head breeze. Running in the red is Oscar Neely. Next to him in the black top is Jock Penny. River Howe's got a good start there coming up with a blue and yellow T-shirt. But leading them is Toby Johnson in the blue, and he's going to take this one out. Young Howe second, close for third between Penny and Neely. And running in the yellow lane was Levi O'Connor, the 9-year-old. Well done, boys. That was for heat number 2 of the junior boys 70 metres. Heat 3 about to get underway. In the red lane will be 6-year-old Tim Angel. Right next to him in the grey T-shirt or singlet will be Henry Wilson, also a 6-year-old. River Howe's younger brother Archie will be running in the blue. He's got the blue and yellow Ray Quarrel top on. He's 5 years old, is young Archie. In the yellow, running with a red T-shirt will be Jackson Hogan Facey, 7-year-old. And next to him will be Riley, his older brother, by 1 year in green. Runners are in the hands of our starter. I like the start there by Timmy Angel, fingers in ears, and he's off and away in the red. Henry Wilson on his inside. You can see young Archie Howe putting in the big ones. But out in front at the moment, it looks like it's Riley Hogan Facey. But coming up on the outside, in the back marker in the red, was Timmy Angel taking that one out from Henry Wilson. Fading Jackson Hogan Facey, followed by Riley. She's also 11. Same age bracket is Simone Angel in blue, running in the white top. And yellow is Juliet Tatton. Juliet Tatton is a 12-year-old. She's running closest to our starter, Scotty Cranfield. Heat number 1 of the junior girls 70 metres. Off and racing, and it looks like Stella Moore did very well coming out of the block. So did Violet Bennett in the white. Coming up on the inside in the yellow is Julia Tatton. Falling behind there is a little bit is Simone Angel, but finishing strongly was Violet Bennett in the whites. Stella Moore rounding out the field, running in the red. Well done, girls. That was heat number 1 of the junior 70 metres. This is our final heat of the junior 70 metre program. It's the second of the girls. In the red will be Anna Whitney, 9-year-old. In the white lane will be Freya Oates, joining her as a 9-year-old. We've got 5-year-old Claire Hogan-Facey running in the blue. She's ready for the starter, fingers in ears. And Florrie Prince, 9-year-old, will be running in yellow off the 70 metre mark. We're off and running. Anna Whitney, a good start. Coming up on the inside is Florrie Prince, Claire Hogan-Facey running in the blue. Love the skirt, Claire. And Freya Oates really taking it up to Florrie Prince. It's going to be between those two. Oh, I can't pick who took that one out. Maybe Freya Oates. Excellent work there by her and Claire Hogan-Facey and Florrie Prince. Claire Hogan-Facey rounds out the field, and a very strong run up on the inside by Anna Whitney in the red lane. We're off and racing. Our front runner Madison Casey out early, so Jodie Mason. Coming up on the inside though is Bria Allen. Liana Kenny coming home strong along with Morgan Gaffney. It's going to be close. Gaffney, I think, taking that one out. Maybe our front marker for second, Madison Casey in the pink and Liana Kenny third. First two will make it through to the final. 3/4 of a metre ahead at 5 3/4. In the blue will be Amy Campbell. In yellow will be Jessica Linden. She'll be running off a mark of 7. Joining her will be Emma Penny in green, and our front marker will be Emily Eichberger. She'll be running in pink off 12 metres. So Kiani Allen will be giving up 11 1/4 to our front marker today. Kiani will be running in the red as our back marker off 1 3/4 metres. Off and clear, Eichberger our first, Emma Penny in the green running strongly. Coming up on her inside, Jessica Linden, Amy Campbell. Bit of work to do for Kiani Allen. Has she got enough? I don't think she had. Emma Penny has taken that one out from Jessica Linden. Kiani Allen for third. Followed by Eichberger, Campbell and Mathers in the white. Clean start there by Loxos, Wiggins and Allen both running in green and yellow. Strew coming through with the blue, but our back marker Abby Chapman finishing strongly. It's going to be between her and Locke. I think Chapman might have got it just on the inside there, running from the back mark of 3. Might have taken it from Robin Locke, our front marker of 14 1/2 in the pink. Good strong run there also by Lucy Carter in the whites. Wiggins and Allen in green and yellow respectively, and Strew bringing home the field. Men's 70 metre sprint, first two in each heat through to the final. Runners in the hands of our starter, Scotty Granfield. Smart out strongly out in front. Here comes Geordie Maynard in the yellow. Ross Lovell coming through in the blue. Oh, look at our back marker go. John Howe, he's storming home. He's going to take this one out. It's close for second. It'll be between Lovell, Maynard and Smart. Bring out the rear of the field was Cameron Mann off a mark of 5 1/2. Running in the whites. Our back marker today, novice runner, will be Jaden Crawford. Jaden will be running off a mark of 5 1/2 metres. In the white will be Tyson Hartle. Tyson will be running off a mark of 5 3/4. Wiley veteran Jared Gilroy will be running off 6 1/2 metres in the blue. Next to him will be the effervescent, bubbly Logan James of 7 metres in yellow. Evergreen Luke Whitney will be in green off 8 1/4.
So if you press that Iris button there.
And front marker today will be Mr. Tim Potter. Master Tim will be running off 10 1/2 in pink. In blue, Logan James will be running in yellow. Whitney in green. Potter in pink, our front marker. Two veterans out in front got started strongly. That's Potter and Whitney coming through as Logan James. Look at Gilroy. He's coming through, storming home. So's our back marker Crawford and Harthill in the red and white respectively. I couldn't pick it. I think it's Jared Gilroy. Getting plenty of advice back here. Our back marker for the final heat will be Bryden Ganninan. Bryden will be running off a mark of 5.5 metres in red. Connor Hicks in white off 6. James Rice in blue off 6.5. Brandon Clark will be running off 7.25 in yellow. Adam French, he'll be off 8 in green. And our front marker today, the bright orange, but in the pink lane will be Andrew Eichberger. Andrew will be running off a mark of 12 metres. So it's Ganninan in red, Hicks white, Rice blue, Clark yellow, French green, and Eichberger will be in pink. Front marker got out strongly, that's Eichberger. French in the green, Clark coming up on his inside, all from the Ray Quarrel stable. Clark's going to take that one out from French, and then it might have been Rice, Hicks and Ganninan. So that's blue, white and red respectively in our front marker, sorry. Andrew Eichberger rounding out the field in pink. Men's heat number 2. Molly out in front off 13 metres in the green, coming up on his inside is George Chesterman in the yellow. Ollie Moore in blue, running strongly. Our back marker, Tommy Bennett coming through, so Sam Essex, but I think Tommy Bennett might take that one out. Our back marker, running in the red lane of 0 metres, close for second, possibly Sam Essex in the white. And a close call for third between Ollie Moore, George Chesterman, and our front marker in Kobe Polly. River Howe in white off 2. On 3 metres is Oscar Neely in the blue and Jack Penny in yellow. And Levi O'Connor is our front marker, running off 6 metres. He'll be in green. Runners are in the hands of our starter, Mr. Cranfield. Coming up on his inside is Jack Penny, Oscar Neely and River Howe. Running strongly in the back marker is Toby Johnson. Between him and River Howe. Runner in the yellow, Jack Penny finishing really strongly, but I think Toby Johnson took that one out. That was a strong race. Well done to the handicapper there. Excellent work. We'll get official times and placings very shortly. Henry Wilson in white, Riley Hogan-Facey in blue, Jackson Hogan-Facey in yellow, and our front marker, Archie Howe, will be running in the green. Great starting positions by all runners. Archie Howe out in front, leads all comers at the moment. Here comes Jackson Hogan-Facey, followed by Riley Hogan-Facey, Henry Wilson and Timmy Angel. This is going to be a one for the ages. Oh, they're looking at each other. They're not sure. He's going to take it out. Oh! Remember to look forward, boys, as we come across the line. It's going to be close. We'll get official times and placings very shortly.
Oh, he hit his face, little boy. He's a good bloke, look at him, having a smile about it.
70 metre finals about to coming up. Violet Bennett will be running in the red off 0, and white will be Juliet Tatton off 2. Blue will be Stella Moore off 6. And Simone Angel will be our front marker running in yellow off 10 metres. Runners in the hands of our starter. We're off and running. Simone Angel out in front. Coming up on her inside is Stella Moore. Our back marker running strongly in Violet Bennett, and so is Juliet Tatton in the white. Out in front though, still Simone Angel. Our front marker second is going to be Violet Bennett. Our back marker storming home is Juliet Tatton, followed by Stella Moore. Well done to the girls in the first final of the junior 70 metres. Joining her in white will be Freya Oates. In blue off 2 metres is Ariel Whitney. And our front marker today is Claire Hogan-Facey. Claire will be running in yellow off 20 metres. Runners are in the hands of our starter, Mr. Cranfield. We're off and running. It's Adele Hogan-Facey, our back marker. Got all the work to do along with Freya Oates. Claire Hogan-Facey's out in front at the moment. Oh, she's still leading all comers. Here come the back markers, Freya Oates and Adele Hogan-Facey. Aria Whitney finishing really strongly. Well done to the two girls, Adele Hogan-Facey and Freya Oates. Running off a mark of 0. I think they've just caught Claire Hogan-Facey and Aria Whitney rounding out the field. Excellent run, girls. Yellow and white will be Jessica Linden. She'll be running off 7. Orange and white will be Cherie Maximich. She will be running off a mark of 11.5 metres. Robin Locke is a late scratching, and our front marker today will be Lynn Andrews in the purple off 27 metres. So Locke and Whitney are both out. We'll have Smart in the blue and white, Lynn in the yellow white, Cherie Maximich in the orange and white, and our front marker in purple will be Lynn Andrews. Off and running, Lynn Andrews way out in front. Here comes our runner in Cherie Maximich off 11.5 metres. Jessica Linden running strongly. So Smart in the blue and white. Off a mark of 3 3/4. I think he got there in front of Linden. Close for third between Maskovich and also Andrews. Running in the orange and white and also the purple.
That's pretty cool.
I'd like to thank Ray for putting on this fantastic carnival every year. Especially this year with all the COVID sort of stuff, would have made it hard for a lot of athletes to train and sponsors and to get all of them up and going. You've done a good job. To all the competitors today, done well. To my coach John and all my training partners, thank you.
In white will be Liana Kenner. Liana will be running off a mark of 3 metres. Joining her off the same mark in blue, stablemate of Morgan Gaffney, trained by Ricky Clark, will be Abby Chapman. In the yellow,
A bit more serious now, Jack. That's cheap.
one of our seasoned veterans will be Jessica Linden.
Oh,
Saw her just in the previous event.
You got your-
She'll be running off 7 metres.
this on. That's all right.
Joining her off the same mark. Big thank you again to MLC Sarah Lovell and our MPs Rebecca White and Jen Butler for their support of today's women's 70 metre final, the Richmond Carnival 2020. Clean start, lock out well, so is Penny in the green. Here comes Jessica Linden, who's just in the previous race in the yellow. Penny coming from the back mark is Morgan Gaffney, but Emma Penny's going to take that one out in green, I think. Either Morgan Gaffney or a stablemate and Abby Chapman in the blue might have taken out second position. Close for third, Liana Kenner, Jessica Linden, and Robin Locke will round out the field in the pink. We'll get official times and placings very shortly. Beautiful backdrop as Luke Whitney gets out well with the pink. Adam French in the green. Coming up on the inside is Brandon Clark. Where'd our back marker go? Johnny Howe storming home. Whitney, I think, from Howe, maybe. Either end of the spectrum, that's going to be close. The stablemates, Gilroy, Clark, French, and also Lovell in the white of 6 metres. Joining the spread of colours right across the finish line. That was a great run there by the boys.
I'd like to thank the club and the organisers of the event for putting it on, the girls for the competition, the Labor Party for sponsoring the event, my coach Ricky Clark, thank you, and my training partners Morgan and Abby, thanks for all you do. Ta.
Congratulations, Luke. I'm glad I pulled you out of that Masters about 10 minutes ago. All the best, mate.
Thank you, Ray. Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone that supports these carnivals. These early ones prior to Christmas are a crucial part of our lead up towards Christmas, and thanks everyone for supporting it, and it just keeps getting stronger and stronger each year. To our group that put this carnival on, and especially Ray and Kath, all the work you do behind the scenes, no one understands that. So here's to a good day and the rest of the season. Cheers.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's my great pleasure to be able to officially open the carnival today, and I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Ray and Kath for the extraordinary amount of work that they put in. The Clarence City Council's also assisted with the operations today, and the Tasmanian Government. And to acknowledge all the competitors who've travelled from across the state to come here today, all the officials who make this possible, and all of the sponsors, and to wish you all the very best of luck. It's so exciting to see you run, and it's great to see people of all different ages here. It's a great competition, and all the best for the rest of the day.
Thank you very much, Rebecca.
In the black and white stripes will be Shane Hanson of 460. In the grey will be Paul Neely, so the grey and whites, he'll be running off a mark of 475. And our front marker today in the Masters will be Alan Colton. Alan will be running off a mark of 650 in the orange and whites. Runners are in the hands of our starter, Scott Cranfield, about to get underway. A big thank you to Holtz Mitre 10 and the Casey family for their support of the Open and the Masters Mile. We're off and running, and if we get the bushels out and we look at towards the finish line here, we can see Darcy Miller. Darcy's running in the green and white. She's in the Open of 325. She'll come through and greet the judges with 3 to go. 3 to go. And then we look back and we can see the first of our Masters competitors, and that is Alan Colton in the orange and white. He'll be coming down the main straightaway now, heading into the wind, just past the Blues Bar, and he will greet the judges with 2 to go. In behind him in the blue and white is Phil McConnell in the Open off 145. He'll greet the judges with 3 to go. Right in behind him, around about 15-20 metres, is Tommy Winkle, our back marker today, with 3 to go in the Open category off 100 metres. We then go back, as we can see, as they come round the bend, just behind the light post now, leading them in the in the grey and white is Paul Neely. Paul is off 475 in the Masters. He's going to greet the judges with 2 to go. In behind them, Paul is Annie Pullen in the pink and white. Annie's our back marker in the Masters off 450. She got 2 to go. She's already rounded up and gone past Shane Hanson in the black and white with 2 to go off 460. As we look out towards the Open with 2 to go, coming down the main straightaway now at the moment is Darcy Miller. Darcy was running in the green and white. She's got 2 to go off a mark of 325. Got a bit of work to do is Phil McConnell in the blue and white off 145 as he comes round into the main straightaway now. So the length of the straightaway is Darcy Miller in the Open, off over Phil McConnell, and coming into the main straightaway now is our back marker in the Open 1600 metres, brought to you by Holtz Mitre 10, and that's Tommy Winkle in the red and white. They've got 2 to go as they come round to greet the judges. 1 to go as they come around past the Richmond Arms Hotel sign at the bottom of the oval, down towards the highway there. We can see Alan Carlton in the orange and white. Not far behind him now, about 15 to 20 metres, is our back marker in Annie Pullen in the pink and white. Right behind her is Paul Neely in the grey and white off 475. Then we go back about 15 to 20 metres, and we've got in the black and white Shane Hanson, who started off 460. They'll greet the judges with 1 to go as they come up now, and at the moment it's Alan Carlton that's out in front by around about 20 metres on our back marker in Annie Pullen. Put your hands together for Alan as he goes through. He's got 1 to go. 1 to go here for Alan. And also here comes our back marker Annie Pullen, and running very smartly with a great tactical advantage in the grey and white is Paul Neely right in behind Annie Pullen. And then across the line in the black and white is Shane Hanson. 1 to go also now for our runners in the Open, and our leader at the moment is Darcy Miller in the green and white. She's going to round up Shane Hanson now. Tommy Wink, Phil McConnell got a bit of work to do as he comes to the top of the main straightaway around the bend in the blue and white. He greets the judges with 1 to go, and so is our back marker and Tommy Winkle in the red and white. And we get the bushels out now. This is going to be a ding-dong finish, I think. Darcy Miller with the green and white. Coming around the outside of Shane Hansen at the moment is Phil McConnell in the blue and white. Darcy Miller going down around Alan Carlton from the orange and white from the Masters event. Putting in the big ones now down the back straight away with the wind in behind him is Phil McConnell in the blue and white. I think he's going to get around the Darcy Miller and take the lead in the open. Holtz might attend at 1,600 metres. Our leader though at the moment in the Masters is Annie Pullen in the pink and white. She's about to be rounded by Phil McConnell in the blue and white for the open. Around the outside has run a very tactical race in the grey and white is Paul Neely for the Masters 1,600 metres. But put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. He's coming home very strongly in the blue and white is Phil McConnell. He's going to take out the open. And in the Masters, it's going to be the man in grey and white, Paul Neely. Darcy Miller will come in second position in the open, followed by Tommy Winkle in third. Second position will be Annie Pullen, our back marker for the women in the Masters.
Oh, mate. I think one of the...
Casey family, 1,600 metres. Shane Hansen will bring home the field. Shane Hansen will come in third position in the black and white, rounding out our front marker, Alan Carlton in the orange and white. Congratulations to all competitors in the Open and Masters 1,600 metres, and a big thank you to Holtz Mitre 10 and the Casey family for their support of the event here today at the Richmond Carnival. Conan in a time of 4 minutes 10.68. 4 minutes 10.68. Congratulations to Phil.
Well done, Phil. A great run, mate. That last lap was unbelievable. We'd like to thank Holtz Mitre 10. They're a new sponsor, and all the best for the rest of the season, mate.
It's creeping in without me doing anything yet. I'm not even using this, just unplug it.
Going from the waist up, Jack.
I'd like to thank all the officials and all the spectators coming out and watch, and the coach, Mike Gunson. And, it was a good little track, good starter. Thanks.
Righto, Paul.
Our official results for the Casey family Masters mile, 1,600 metres. Fourth position was our front marker in orange and white, Alan Carlton. Third position was Shane Hansen in the black and white. Second was our back marker, Annie Pullen, off 4:50 in pink and white. But our winner today, in a time of 4 minutes 12.75 on the grey and white, please put your hands together for Paul Neely.
Well done, Paul. Once again, I'd like to thank Holtz for the sponsorship, and you've got a habit of winning this pro stuff, mate. It's taken a while to get on board, but all the best.
Cheers. I'd like to just thank the sponsors, Holtz, and also Ray for putting this on and his family. It's a great event. I enjoy coming to it. It's a nice location here. Thanks, everyone.
Today. And bring her out, get a shot at it, and Ray walk away, and feels right.
We're three from.
In the red will be Tommy Bennett, in the white Sam Essex, in the blue Ollie Moore, and in the yellow will be George Chesterman.
Dooley's on 7.
Heat number 2
Dooley's on 7.
will be Toby Johnson in red, Kobe Pulley in white, River Howe in blue, Oscar Neely in yellow, and Jack Penny will be in the green. In the third heat will be a mixed heat.
All foreign.
So that means we will have Aria Whitney in the red, Henry Wilson in the white, Tim Angel in blue. In the yellow, we'll have Jackson Hogan Facey. In the green, Riley Hogan Facey. And in the pink, Claire Hogan Facey. Good start by closest to the infield in the yellow lane, which is George Chesterman. Ollie Moore on his outside, running in the blue T-shirt with a blonde hair. Coming up on his outside is Sam Essex, but our leader at the moment in the red lane is Tom Bennett. Tom's going to finish strongly, followed by Sam Essex, Ollie Moore in the blue, and rounding out the field will be George Chesterman in yellow.
This was in yellow, you in blue.
Distance 120. So Toby Johnson in the red lane, Kobe Pulley in the white, River Howe in blue. Yellow lane will be Oscar Neely, and Jack Penny will be in green. Superlearningseries.com, 120 metres for juniors, heat number 2. couple of boys a little bit anxious. Off and racing joy, we've got Jack Penny in the green lane, that's closest to the infield, Oscar Neely in the red, in the yellow lane, but he's running in the red. River Howe in the middle there, running very strongly. This is a good little heat, this one. We've got Kobe Pulley in the white lane, and I think leading is Toby Johnson in the red. He will take it from Kobe. Close third position will be River Howe, Oscar Neely and Jack Penny rounding out the second heat. In the blue will be Tim Angel. And then we have the Hogan Faces. In yellow will be Jackson, green will be Riley, and the pink lane will be Claire.
That's the kid that hit the bloody thing.
Was it?
Yeah.
Go Claire.
Square 'em up. Keep it square. Nice and light in the hand.
Off and running. Claire Hogan Facey's got a little lead on the others. You can see Riley Hogan Facey. Just remember to look straight ahead, runners, especially towards the end as we get up towards the finishing line. Our runner, Aria Whitney, in the red lane. Looks like she's taken over the lead. It's going to be close. Claire Hogan Facey. Here comes Riley. Runner in the middle there is Timmy Angel for second. Third, I'm not sure, might have been between Riley Hogan Facey and Henry Wilson. Well done also to Jackson Hogan Facey, Claire Hogan Facey.
I think he did hit the thing again, did he?
The superlearningseries.com junior 120 metres. In the red lane will be Violet Bennett. In the white lane will be Juliet Tayton. In the blue will be Stella Moore. In the yellow will be Simone Angel. In the green will be Adele Hogan Facey. And in pink will be Freya Oates. This will be the final heat of the junior 120 metre events, brought to us by superlearningseries.com. Off and running in the lane closest to the infield. In the pink is Freya Oates. Adele Hogan Facey up on her inside with the crop top on. In the white top is Simone Angel in yellow lane. In the blue lane, in the pink is Stella Moore, but our leaders are our two back markers. Juliet Tayton in the white, but our winner there's our back marker Violet Bennett in the red lane. Well done to the girls in the final heat of the superlearningseries.com 120 metres. Our front marker today will be Madison Casey off 13 3/4 metres. In green will be Kimberly Gillen. Kimberly will be running off a mark of 12. In yellow will be Josie Mason. Josie will be running off a mark of 9 metres. Joining her on the same mark is Bria Allen. She'll be running in the blue lane. Liana Kenner. She'll be running in white of 4 metres. And Kiara Calvert will be her back marker, running in the red lane off a mark of 3.5 metres. Runners are in the hands of our starter. Off and running, good start there in the pink. Oh, being pulled up. Looked like a pretty good start out in front. Interesting to see who gets pulled here. Clean start this time around. Madison Casey in the pink lane. Out well off 13 3/4. So is Kimberly Gillen in the green. JC Mason holding strongly there in the yellow. Bria Allen, who didn't do too well at the start. Our back marker, though, coming through strongly is Kiara Calvert. So's a runner in white, Liana Kenny. I think she might have made third position. Madison Casey, I think, into second position, along with Kiara Calvert, who took that one out. Kimberly Gillen running in the green of 12. In the yellow and blue lanes, we've got Josie Mason and Bria Allen. We'll get official times and places very shortly. Remember, the first 2 in each heat, the next 4 fastest will make it through to the semi-final. Held for a long time, but Linden out strongly in the green off 12 metres. Lucy Carter in the yellow, coming up on her right shoulder. Running really strong in the middle is Amy Petter, and so is Abby Chapman, our back marker. She looks strong at the moment, but Linden, it's going to take this one out. I think Petter In second position from Abby Chapman in the red. Lucy Carter off 9 metres in yellow, and Chloe Strew will round out the field running in the white. We'll get official times and placings very shortly. Pamela Mace will be off 9.5 in yellow. Amy Wiggins will be in the blue lane off 8.5 metres. Brooke Mathers. Brooke will be running in white off 7.5. Our back marker in the red will be Kiani Allen. She'll be running off a mark of 2 3/4 metres. Heat number 3 of the women's 120 metre gift, brought to you by the Casey family. We're the first 2 in each heat. The next 4 fastest times will make it through to the semi-finals. Off and racing, Robin Lockout strongly off 25 metres in the pink. Emma Penny coming through in the green. And Pamela Mace in yellow. Amy Wiggins running strongly in the middle. There's Brooke Mathers also towards the back of the field. Their back mark, Kiani Allen's got a bit of work to do, but Penny's going to take this one out. Running strongly. I'm not sure who's going to take out second position. Was that Locke in pink or Allen in red? And then we bring up the rear of the field with Pamela Mace, Amy Wiggins and Brooke Mathers. Clean start by Bell and Allen in particular, the 2 front markers in green and yellow respectively. Amy Campbell coming up on her inside in the grey. Some work to do with Beck Kovacic and also Morgan Gaffney. She's storming home, is Gaffney. So is Beck. They're going to take it out. I think Beck got her. I reckon that might have been the quickest heat so far. Bringing up third position in my mind was Eve Bell running in the green off 11 metres. Well under Yana Allen, Amy Campbell running in yellow and blue respectively. Connor Hinks will be in green off 9 3/4. Logan James will be in yellow off 9 metres. Bryden Ganninan. Bryden will be running in blue off 8. John Howe, showing good early form, will be running off 6 1/4 metres in white. And our back marker will be Jacob Pybus in red off 4 metres. Clean start, Potter out strongly in the pink, so was Hicks in the green. Logan James up and running as well, running on the outside of Hicks. Here comes our back markers, John Howe and Jacob Pybus coming strongly. James is going to be right up there, so is Hicks finishing strongly, but I think Howe took that one out, running off a mark of 6 1/4 metres. In the white lane, Bryden Ganninan rounding out the field in blue off 8 metres. That was a pretty quick heat. Some strong runners. Multiple gift winners. In heat, Cameron Mann will be off 8.5 metres in yellow. Jared Gilroy will be running off 8 metres in blue. Jaden Crawford will be off 7.5 metres in the white. And running in red, our back marker today will be Cedric Noto, and he'll be running off 6 metres. Off and running, Adam French out strongly in the green, so is Cameron Mann up on his outside. Look at Jared Gilroy go, he's a powerful athlete, is Jared. Jaden Crawford in the white, holding steady, so Cedric Noto. It's going to be a strong finish between Gilroy, French, and I think Cedric Noto. And our back marker off 6 metres in the red lane. 1, 2, 3. I think Gilroy might have just taken that one out. We'll get official times and placings very shortly. 120 metre men's gift. We've got Brendan Smart, our front marker in pink off 16. Geordie Maynard off 12.5 in green. Brandon Clark off 9.5 in yellow. Tyson Hartill will be off 8 in blue. Joining him will be Aidan Cousins in white off the same mark of 8. And Max Bridson will be in red off 6 metres. Front marker Brendan out smartly, so is Geordie Maynard off 11.5. Brandon Clark showing some good form in the yellow lane. Right next to him is running strongly is Tyson Hartill. Here comes our back marker, Brax Bryson. Can Smart hold on? I'm not sure he can. And Max Bryson will take that one out. Smart, I think, for second. Right there with him, though, was Geordie Maynard in the green. It's going to be close between Cousins, Hartill and Clark for the remainder of the heat. Of the Parker Cabling and Trenching men's 120 metre gift. Our front marker will be Andrew Eichberger off 17 metres in pink. Our 70 metre winner today, Luke Whitney, will be off 9 3/4 metres. He'll be running in green. James Rice will be just behind him. In yellow off 9. Ross Lovell off 8.5. In blue, Jack Lewis will be running off 6 1/4 metres in white. Ryan Cooper will be our back marker. Ryan will be running off the mark of 5 metres in red. Off and running, Hunchberger out strongly. So is Whitney. Look at him go in the green there. Up beside him is his team stalwart in James Rice. Ross Lovell coming through strongly also. So the two back markers, Lewis and Cooper. Cooper's going to take this one out. Lewis, I think, for second. Although tipping at the line was Whitney. Strong finish by the man in green, running off 9 3/4. Lovell, Rice and Hunchberger round out the field. We're off and running in the first of the finals. So we've got George Chesterman who's out in front in the yellow, Ollie Moore in the middle there with the blonde hair in blue, Sam Essex in the white, and Tommy Bennett has taken all before him this morning. This one's going to be close. First final, but I think Tommy Bennett might have just got there from the front marker in George Chesterman. So we bookended in third position, Sam Essex possibly for the Ollie Moore in the blue. We'll get official times and placings very shortly. Well done to the handicapper. Howe in blue, Polly in white, and Johnson in red. We're off and running, and we've got Penny out in front in the green. Coming up on the inside, running in the red top in yellow lane is Oscar Neely. River Howe running strongly in the middle there with the blue and yellow top. And then we've got Kobe Polly and Toby Johnson, our back marker, coming through. But it's our front marker, Jack Penny. I think he might hold on. River Howe coming home strongly, but Penny's taking this out. Howe for second, our back marker, Johnson third. And it would have been close between Oscar Neely and Kobe Polly to round out the field. Fifth position was Kobe Polly in the white. Fourth was Oscar Neely in yellow. Third was Toby Johnson in red. Second position was River Howe in blue. But our winner was our front marker off 10 metres. Please put your hands together for Jack Penny in a time of 17:64. For third final of the Junior Superlearningseries.com over 120 metres. Our front marker will be Claire Hogan-Facey off 30 metres. In yellow will be Riley, brother, off 10. Jackson, also a brother of Claire, off 5. In the blue, white, Timmy Angel off 0. Joining him in red will be Henry Wilson. All yours, Scotty. Off and running. Claire Hogan-Facey way up in front off 30 metres. Riley in behind her, coming strong in the yellow t-shirt. And there comes Jackson in the red t-shirt in the blue lane. Then we've got Timmy Angel in the white. This one's going to be close. And Henry Wilson in the red is our back marker. Can Claire hold on? Make sure we're looking straight ahead. Go Claire, Claire versus Riley. Oh! Well, I'll say Hogan-Facey's got it. Not sure who. Claire might have upstaged the family there. Is Freya Oates being our front marker in the lane of pink of 16 metres. Adele Hogan-Facey off 15 in green. Simone Angel in yellow off 10. Stella Moore in blue off 11. Juliet Tayton will be running in white off 3. And Violet Bennett will be our back marker in red off 0. We're off and running. Freya Oates out strongly in the pink lane. Our front marker, Dill Hogan-Facey going well. Also is Simone Angel in the white top yellow lane. Running in pink is Stella Moore, but she's in the blue lane. Juliet Tayton coming strongly with the stripes. And our back marker is coming home strongly is Violet Bennett. She will take it out. Close for second, I think, Freya Oates. Our front marker from Juliet Tayton. And we've got Stella Moore, Simone Angel and Adele Hogan-Facey rounding out the field. Well done, girls. We'll get official times and placings very shortly. And Ray will meet you there very shortly, as you are the winners, and you will collect some prizes for the superlearningseries.com 120 metre finals.
Congratulations, mate. Great run. Son of a gun. I used to coach as well, so you've got a great future, and Kathleen's got your prize money over there. Well done.
Thanks, Ray.
Violet. Well done, Violet. Great to see you continue the family tradition. Keep up the good work. Jack. Well done, Jack. Great run, mate. You've got a great future in the sport. You keep it up. Well done. Sorry, missed one in the dust. Come over, Riley. Well done, mate. Great run. You fell over in the 70, didn't you? So that made up for it. Well done. Just stay there and I'll get your photos.
Will be Jared Gilroy off 8. In the white will be John Howe off 6 1/4. And our back marker will be Ryan Cooper. Ryan will be running in red off 5 metres. Semi for the women's will comprise of Madison Casey of 13 3/4 in pink. Kimberly Gillen will be running off 12 in green. Emma Penny will be running in yellow off 10 3/4. Amy Petter will be running in blue off 8 1/2. Beck Kovacic will be running in white off 4. And Kiani Allen will be our back marker in red off 2 3/4 metres. Casey, our front marker, out strongly. So is Kimberly Gillen in the green. Emma Penny showing some strong form today in the black. At the moment, she's in the yellow lane. Amy Petter on her outside, coming home strongly. Also, look at Kiani Allen come home. Can she come through? I'm not sure that she can. I think Petter might come into second position. Third, I'm not sure. It's going to be between Allen and Kovacic. Our winner, though, was Emma Penny, quite convincingly, followed. Rounding up the field was Kimberly Gillen and also Madison Casey in the pink. Electric Stark in particular by Chapman and also Gaffney at the back. Here comes Robin Lockday, leads the field. Jessica Linden up on her outside. Eve Bell running strongly in the middle though. We've got Lucy Carter. Can Chapman and Morgan Gaffney get up? I'm not sure that they can. Linden coming home strongly. It's going to be close. I think Chapman got into second position there from Lucy Carter. Robin Locks rounded out the field. A strong run also by our back marker. Giving up over 26 metres was Morgan Gaffney. And Eve Bell showed some strong form after becoming a late addition to the second semi. Off and running in heat number 1, semi number 1. Adam French out in front. Connor Hicks on his inside. Here comes Ross Lovell in the blue. Yellow lane. Jack Lewis, Max Bryson, Cedric Notdor. But Max Bryson will take this one out. Lewis, I think, for second. Notdor finishing strongly. Our back marker off 6 metres. And we've got Lovell, Hicks and French rounding out the field. First will make it through. So the winner of our semi. And the next 4 fastest over the course of the 2 semis. Quick start, in particular by Geordie Maynard out in front of the red top. Here comes Luke Whitney showing some strong form. Coming up on his outside, Logan James there with him. Here comes Jared Gilroy, powerful athlete. Finishing strongly is Jack Albert. Our back marker, Ryan Cooper's going to take this one out. Jared Gilroy, very close. Right on the line. It's going to be close between him and Cooper. Third position, I'm not sure. Maybe Geordie Maynard, our front marker, with Logan James, Luke Whitney and Johnny Howe. Up next on the program, we'll be moving to our Masters 300 metres. Official times and placings for the second semi of the Parker Cabling and Trenching men's 120 metre gift. Third position was John Howe of 6 1/4 metres, running in the white. Second was Jared Gilroy in blue of 8. Our winner, though, in a time of 12.74 was our back marker, running in the red. In the blue and white stripes will be Sheree Maximovic. She will be running off a mark of 60 metres. And our back marker today will be Amy Petter in red and white stripes of 35 metres. Masters 300 metre final, brought to us today by John Clements. We thank him for his support. Post this, we'll have the Toddlers Race, I believe. Off and running, Lynn Andrews is our front marker in the orange, off 135. Greg Mann out in pursuit, right in behind him. In the green and white is Paul Neely off 70, and then Cherie Maximovich in the blue and white. Stripes followed by Amy Petter, our back marker off 35 metres in the red and white. But at the moment, as they come into the main straight away, still Lynn Andrews in the orange out in front. Storming home is Greg Mann in the pink and white. I'm not sure that Paul Neely's going to get up, but our back marker can. Around she comes, Amy Petter. Can Greg Mann hold on? Greg Mann storms around Lynn Andrews. Amy Petter finishing strongly, but Greg Mann's going to take it out. Lynn Andrews for second, Amy Petter for third, and it will be the close or photo call between Paul Neely and Cherie Maximovich for that final placing. Big thank you to John Clements for the Masters, support of the Masters 300 metre final. Congratulations to Greg Mann, who's taken that one out for 2020 at the Richmond Carnival. John Clements Masters 300 metre final. In third position was our back marker in the red and white stripes, Amy Petter, running off a mark of 35 metres. In second position was our front marker, Lynn Andrews in orange off 135. And our winner today, taking it out off a mark of 75 metres in pink and white. Please put your hands together in a time of 35.56 for Greg Mann.
Well done, Greg. I was worried about that last 10, mate. That look on your face, but well done. And thanks to John for his sponsorship and support.
Thanks very much for putting the carnival on, Ray. Thanks to John Clement for sponsoring the event. Thanks for all my competitors. Special mention to Darren Alome's constant encouragement and mentor for me. So thanks, Darren. Thank you.
Any children under 5 that would like a run over 40 metres, if you'd like to come out to the infield and see Mark, he's just inside the lanes at the moment, the running lanes. So we've still got a couple of spots open, so if there are any toddlers or children under 5 that would like to participate, if you'd like to see Mark in the middle of the field. Off 5 metres. And away they go in the toddlers 40 metres. We've had a shunt. We've been picked up. What a great run though. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Love to see the happy smiles on their doors. Well done to all involved. Oh wow. Some lollies for your efforts. Excellent. Thanks, Kathy. Based in Cremorne. She's the Ray Quarrell trained veteran, very successful prior to returning to athletics in recent times. In particular, last year she won the 2019 Masters Central Coast 200 metres and the Hobart 100 at Newtown. Please put your hands together for the runner in green, Jessica Linden. A runner from Frankfurt, showing some real form early in the season. She's trained by Ricky Clark. She was first in the 2016 Hobart Gift. She's running off a mark of 10 3/4 metres. Running in yellow, please put your hands together for Emma Penny.
get used to this, Jack. It's actually
Running in the blue, off 9 metres today, is Lucy Carter. Please put your hands together for Lucy. Running in the white, off 3 1/4 metres. She's got 25 TAL wins to her name. She's 2 times TAL Sprinter of the Year. She's trained by Ricky Clark in white. Please put your hands together for Abby Chapman. And our back marker today, also trained by Ricky Clark. She's got 21 TAL wins to her name. She's got 4 Bernie gifts under her wing. She's the fastest ever woman over 100 metres in Tasmania. Please put your hands together. In red, Morgan Gaffney.
how's that? Yeah, that's that.
Bloody hell. Ever.
Off and racing, Lock in the pink. Here comes Linden in the green. Emma Penny in the yellow. On their outside is Lucy Carter from the Ray Quarrel stable. In the blue, Abby Chapman coming home strongly in the white, but out in front again Lock. Lock can't hold on. I think Emma Penny's going to take this one out from Linden. So it's yellow-green. I'm not sure for thirds. Chapman was storming home alongside Lucy Carter from OVA, Morgan Gaffney and Robin Lock in the pink. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Emma Penny for taking out the Casey family women's 120 metre gift final for 2020 at Richmond. We thank Parker Cabling and Trenching for their support of this particular event. Our front runner today, running in the pink, he's trained by Ray Quarrel. He's involved with the Sandy Bay Athletics Club. He's a former 400 metre state champion. He's also won the Launceston and Rosebery gifts over his journey. Please put your hands together off 8 metres for Jared Gilroy. Running in the green, we've got the Simon Bennett trained Jack Lewis. He's involved with the OVA Athletics Club. He's the 2018 Tasmanian All Schools champion over 100 and 200. Running in the yellow, also trained by Ray Quarrel. He's a stalwart on the TAL athletics circuit. He's involved with the OVA athletics team. He's got 10 plus TAL wins to his name, including the Latrobe and Bernie gifts of 6 1/4 metres. Please put your hands together for John Howe. Running in the blue is the Simon Bennett trained 16-year-old from Campania, Cedric Nogotho. He's got the fastest time of 11.19 over 100 metres. Cedric will be running off a mark of 6 metres. In the white is the Wayne Mason trained Max Brysden. He's from the Sandy Bay Athletic Club. He's 16 years of age. He's got a PB of 11.01 over 100. He'll also be running off a mark of 6 metres. And our back marker today is the Blackman's Bay own Scott Goldsmith trained. He was first in this particular event last year, running off a mark of 5 metres. Please put your hands together for the man in red, Ryan Cooper. Big thank you again to Parker Cabling and Trenching for their support. Oh, early start there.
Pretty bad.
I think you might see the blue.
So you know what that means? They take his handicap back.
Do they?
Yeah.
What, back to the start?
No, just
This is where experience comes to the fore.
Yeah.
Big event. Off and running. Gilroy out strongly in the pink. So is Lewis in the green. Coming up on the inside of them in the yellow is John Howe. Setting to go. I don't think he's going to be a part of this now because of his carrying. Ryan Cooper's going to do this for the 3rd time. Look at that. The back marker, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd time for Ryan Cooper. Taking out the Richmond gift. Excellent run by the Blackman Bay OVA athlete. Trained by Scotty Goldsmith. Last won this event in 2019, taking it out in 2020. It's the 3rd time he's done it. Be close for 2nd. Money's on Max Bridson. And we'll check that out in a moment with official times and placings. Well done to all our finalists. Parker Cabling and Trenching Men's 120 metre gift final for 2020. In third position was our front marker, powerful athlete from Sandy Bay, Jared Gilroy. In second position was the Wayne Mason train off 6 metres, Max Blydston in white. But our winner, for the third time, please put your hands together for the Scott Goldsmith train, Ryan Cooper, in a time of 12.71. Congratulations to Ryan, Max and Jared.
Jess, second. And Lucy, third. And I'd like to thank Damien for his support to help these women's gifts get off. We got equal prize money this year and we'll continue to do that next year. Well done, Damien. You've got to say a few words, my friend. Hey.
Thanks, Ray. Congratulations, girls, on a fantastic race. Congratulations, Emma, on a big win. You've had a big day today. And congratulations to all the other competitors. And a big thank you to Ray and his group for putting this carnival on. It's a fantastic event.
First of all, I'd like to thank the Casey family for sponsoring the event, Ray and the organisers for putting on the carnival, my coach Ricky Clark, thank you so much, and my training partners Morgan and Abby, I know you're here somewhere. Thank you.
Okay, the men's, we've got Ryan, Jared and Max. Sorry, mate. I haven't seen you run before. Ryan was first, Max was second and Jared was third. Is that correct? Ryan's third gift in the row, mate. Second, up you go. First. John Conway's going to present the sash on behalf of Peter Parker. Peter Parker's Cable and Trenching supported this for the whole 10 years. They've given us $1,000 for 10 years and we really appreciate it.
That's easy.
Matt, is it? Max, I'll get it right in a minute.
What?
Second place, Max. And Jared, third place. Do you want to say anything, John? On behalf of Peter?
On behalf of Peter, congratulations. 2 gifts in a row is fantastic, mate. So well done to Ray. He can go home and sleep tonight. He's been very sleepless for a fair while.
First of all, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this event, as well as the organisers of the carnival, Ray in particular. I guess I speak on behalf of all the athletes that we're really grateful we've been able to get a season this year. Yeah, so it's a super effort. My coach, Scott Goldsmith, has done some really, really important stuff with me the last few weeks, which has helped me. And my family, who they never miss a race, and they're here today, so thanks for your support. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're off and running. We've got Hogan Facey, Riley that is, and Timmy Angel out in front. Then in right behind him is Ethan Cripps and Jack Hogan Facey. Ethan Cripps coming around the outside now into third position, and then he might actually take out into second position. And up the back there we've got Oscar Neely, River Howe, Jack Penny, and rounding out the field is Kobe Polly. So go down the back straight into the bend for the first time. Out the front at the moment, from my mind, it looks like Timmy Angel. Coming around the outside now, it looks like very strong is River Howe. How, geez, showing his father up, his young River. Away he goes. We've got River Howe at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, putting on a display for the ages. He's going to take this one convincingly. It's going to be close to second, third and fourth. Our back marker going well. Kobe Polly, Jack Penny. But well done to River Howe.
Sure.
Jack Hogan-Facey coming through, along with Ryan Hogan-Facey and Ethan Cripps and Tim Angel. Well done to all the boys involved in the first running of the superlearningseries.com Junior 300 metres.
Give her another 50 metres. She's going to be exhausted by the time that she gets to...
We're off and running, and Claire Hogan-Facey leads all comers. Simone Angel in the white top off 30 metres, then in behind her is Freya Oates looking strong as she goes down the back straightaway in the little black ensemble. In behind her is Stella Moore in the pink, and rounding out the field is Adele Hogan-Facey in the leggings, the black leggings. But it's still Claire Hogan-Facey, younger sibling, out in front as they go past the Richmond Arms Hotel sign. Coming around the outside of her, or rounding her up is Simone Angel. She goes into the main straightaway. I think she might be just have enough to hold on here, unless, of course, young Freya Oates is able to kick. Here comes Stella Moore, though. Look at her go. Give her some encouragement, ladies and gents, as they go down the back to the main straightaway now. It's going to be Simone Angel, but this is a ding-dong battle between Freya Oates and Stella Moore. Freya Oates might just hold on. Stella Moore for third. And then the two Hogan-Faceys. Can Claire show up her older sister? I think she can. Well done to Claire. And rounding out the field is Adele Hogan-Facey. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together for all our junior competitors over the course of today. Fantastic effort, in particular the 300 metres.
The cold is really good, isn't it?
I know for a fact not many adults will do that anymore, me included.
It makes it exciting.
300's from over there, isn't it? Round here. Yeah.
But it goes all day.
No. New Year's Day, isn't it?
All right, first heat of the women's 300 metres brought to us by Sarah Lovell, Rebecca White and Jen Butler. Kimberly Gillen will be off 28. Amy Petter off 21. Laura McShane off 20. Lucy Carter off 20. Morgan Gaffney off 18. And Samantha Linden will be off 6 metres. Off and racing, and we've got Darcy Miller out in front. Linden's going around the outside of her right now. Then we've got Gillen. Coming around the outside of her is Amy Pettin. Then we've got Laura McShane and Lucy Carter. And rounding out the field at the moment is Samantha Lind. Morgan Gaffney, sorry, and now Samantha Lind as she goes around the outside of Morgan Gaffney. Linden's out in front though. I think Petter's in second position. Looking back to third, we go right around to Samantha Lind. I think it's coming up on the inside of Kimberly Gillen. As we go around the into the main straight away now, but it's still Linden. I'm not sure whether Petter's got enough to be able to get there. She's coming though. This is going to be close. Can she do it? She's got 10 metres left. Linden might just hang on. Petter for second. And Samantha Lind will come in for third. Well done to the girls. Miller rounds out the field for heat number 1 of the women's 300 metres, brought to us by our members of the Legislative Council and Parliament, Sarah Lovell, Rebecca White and Jen Butler, and we thank them for their support of today's carnival. We're off and running. Emily Eichberger out in front. She's got the pink spikes on. In behind her we've got Madison Casey running with also fluorescent spikes. Then we've got Emma Penny. The back there going around the outside is Eve Bell. Josie Mason's fallen to second last, and rounding out is Abby Chapman in the grey. But it's Eichberger that still leads as they go into the bend. Coming around the outside of her at the moment, it looks like it might be Josie Mason. Oh, sorry, not Josie Mason, Madison Casey. Here comes Eve Bell coming up on the inside, or just tucked in behind Josie Mason. It's going to be a ding-dong battle between those two. Emma Penny's going to take over third position, but Josie Mason's going to take this one out. Eve Bell in second position, Emma Penny for third, Eichberger, Chapman and Josie Mason will bring that one rear of the field. Apologies, that was Madison Casey up near the front. Off and racing, we've got Smart in the purple, in behind him, running in the orange, which is actually yellow, believe it or not, it's Brillam Kershaw. Then in the black, we've got Fergus Fletcher. In behind him is Luke Whitney, and then Geordie Maynard. Running around the outside of Geordie in the blue. Into the bend goes Jaden Crawford. He's a novice runner. Then we've got Brandon Clark in the white, and bringing up the field, the rear of the field in the green is Ross Lovell. But at the moment, it's still Smart holding him off as he comes into the main straight away now. Fergus Fletcher coming around the outside in the black, starting to bunch up now. Running in the orange/yellow is Brillam Kershaw. He might go around the outside of Fergus Fletcher. I think he has. It's going to be close. Third, maybe Smart or our novice runner in the blue in Jaden Crawford. Brandon Clark came storming home. Geordie Maynard, Ross Lovell and Luke Whitney. Get official times and placings very shortly. Qualifiers for the women's 300 metres. So from heat number 2 will be Maddie Casey and Eve Bell. And from heat number 1, the remainders will be Jess Linden, Amy Petter, Samantha Lind, Kimberly Gillen, Morgan Gaffney and Lucy Carter. Off and running. They've got to run into a bit of a headwind as they take off. It's Timmy Potter though that leads from Connor Hicks in the grey, goes around the outside as they make the back of the back straight. Down the bottom of the back straight, I should say, into the bend. Connor Hicks still leads. Timmy Potter in second position. Third position, running in the pink is Cameron Mann. Coming around the inside of him in the green. Around the outside of Potter at the moment is James Rice. Still on his shoulder in the pink is Cameron Mann. He's not giving in. Cameron Mann is going to come home in second position, but our winner today will be Connor Hicks. Third position was our backmarker and Jared Gilroy. Johnny Howe in the yellow. In the white was Ryan Cooper, our gift winner from earlier today. Aidan Cousins in the blue and Mr. Tim Potter in the orange. Well done, boys. Second heat of the men's 300 metres. It's brought to you by Richmond Arms Hotel. Our two front markers, Darcy Miller and Madison Casey, lead them out in the black and grey respectively, coming around the outside in the pink. As they go down the back straightaways, Jessica Linden, she leads them by about 5 or 6 metres now as they go into the turn. Here comes Amy Petter running in the yellow. In behind her in the white, also flying around the outside of Darcy Miller is Eve Bell. We go back to the runner in green and Kimberly Gillen. Then we go back to Lucy Carter in blue, and rounding out the field is Samantha Lind as they come into the main straightaway in the red. But it's still Linden out in front. She's run strongly today. Look at her, the master, the powerhouse. I think she might even do a bit of an upset here. Here comes Petter though in the yellow. Can Linden hold on? She's starting to fade. Jessica Linden takes it out. Petter for second, Bell for third in the white. Carter coming home strongly, running in the black. Finishing off there was Madison Casey. Then I think it was Darcy Miller, Kimberly Gillen, and rounding out the field was Samantha Lind. Excellent run there by the girls in the women's 300 metres. Brought to us today by our MLC, Sarah Lovell, and our local MPs, Rebecca White, and also Jen Butler. Excellent work, girls. We'll get official times and placings very shortly. Third position of 20 metres was Eve Bell in white. Second position, running in the yellow, strong run off 21 metres by Amy Petter. But our winner today, the stalwart, running in the pink of 30 metres in a time of 39.04. Please put your hands together for Jessica Linden. Last event on today's program will be the Richmond Arms Hotel men's 300 metre final. Our front marker today in the grey will be Brendan Smart off 42. In behind him in black will be Brillam Kershaw off 36. Connor Hicks in pink off 30. Fergus Fletcher green off 28. Cameron Mann in yellow, 27. Geordie Maynard will be running in the blue off 25. And on 20 metres, Rounding out the field will be Jaden Crawford in white and Brandon Clark in red. They're in the hands of our starter. Out smartly is Brendan in the grey, off a mark of 42. I reckon he's increased his lead already on Brilliant Kershaw in the black. Around the outside of him comes Connor Hicks as they go into the bend, the bottom of the back straight away. Fergus Fletcher in behind him, then Geordie Maynard. Then we go back to the runner in Cameron Mann, or coming around the outside of him in the white is Jaden Crawford, followed by Brandon Clark in the red. But it's still smart as they come into the main straight away now. Coming around the outside of him in the pink is Connor Hicks. Round in the black, coming home strongly is Brilliant Kershaw. Hicks, Kershaw, I think, on the outside. Not sure. It's going to be close for third between Maynard and Fletcher. Brandon Clark did very well coming, and so did Jaden Crawford in the whites. Runner in yellow, Cameron Mann, rounds out the field. That was an excellent effort there for the Richmond Arms Hotel men's 300 metre final. We'll get official times and placings very shortly. Can I ask Jessica Linden to make her way to the pedestal, please, in the middle of the arena for the women's 300 metres for presentations. Official times and placings for the Richmond Arms men's 300 metre final. In third position, runner in green off 28 metres was Fergus Fletcher. In second position off 30 metres in pink, Connor Hicks. And winner today in a time of 34.65. And the man in black, Brilliant Kershaw. Brilliant, if you can make your way to the centre of the arena to Ray for presentations. All yours, Ray.
Well done, Jess. I don't know what you can't do, but you know, all the best. Kathleen, what did you say? You never know what you've got. Who sponsored that? Oh, it's Sarah Love. This is another sponsorship from Sarah Loveland, the Labor Party. Thanks very much to Sarah.
Thank you to the sponsor and the Labor Party. Is that correct? Yeah. Thank you for everyone for coming out today. It's been a well-attended carnival, and so happy to see so many spectators and participants today. And thanks to my coach Ray and my husband Dan and friend Sophie who've come and supported me today.
Congratulations, Brilliant. Great run. That last 30 metres, unbelievable. You dug in deep, and congratulations. We'd also like to thank the Richmond Arms Hotel for their support for another, I think that's their 6th year as well. Thank you to them.
I'd like to thank all the sponsors from today and thank everyone for coming out for the carnival.
I'd just like to thank everybody for coming today. This is a record gate today, and it's growing bigger and bigger each year, and thanks everybody for your support and all the runners coming down from the northwest coast as well. Thank you very much.